Hi, this is Sophia Brown, and this is the day I almost died. I will never forget it.
Two friends from an island in the Caribbean set out on a journey to find inspiring stories told by the persons who lived them.
So with a camera bag and an open mind, they learned that the best part of life is not the destination, but the journey.
We were actually on our way to the venue. I think it's some another field in Maryland, and the promoter called me. I was on my way to a festival I was booked for, and the promoter actually called me and asked me how far you're going on next. Ikea, Jamaican reggae singer, she was on stage at that time, and they said to me, "You are going on next after her. How far are you?" And I said, "I'm 5 minutes away." Just before that, one big old trailer truck passed and shake up the whole place. And we are laughing and talking, and I said, "Jesus, if that did ever hit me." It's by the time we are laugh, and I said that's what literally happened, like we just jinx ourselves. That's what literally happened to us. We just hear blue blue, man, we don't know nothing else. It just flipped. It flipped on its head and then go down in a ditch, nose down, and we are actually over like this in there in the car, and everything behind us root out, seats, everything. So let me tell you something, you can actually say something and it actually happened, because we in the vehicle I skin with teeth and I laugh and I say, if that they did ever lick we not survive, so to know that we were actually laughing and saying that just before that happened. Things can just happen like that, and we never do nothing bad, and something just run and lick in at the back of the vehicle. And like I said, we were going in and out of lane. I don't know if they fall asleep, don't know if they were on their phone, whatever they were doing, but we just know that something hit us. I remember someone tapping me on my shoulder, and I remember he said, "I'm an off-duty police officer. My wife and I is heading to a wedding, but we saw what happened, and we call the ambulance and the police. They're on their way, and I'm out of it again." And I remember he tapped me again and he said, "We need documents, I remember trying to pick up the documents, and everything fell out of my hand, and I'm out of it again, And I remember the people with the ambulance, they came and said they will take over from there, and they put us in the ambulance, they check us out. By this time my makeup artist, she out, Adrian out, because they were driving with me. So it's basically me up to tell the tales. I don't know if it's say every muscle, I'm just like this. Everything, I'm just shaking. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I can't speak because I don't know what to tell you, because I don't know what happened. I just know that something happened, but I can't explain what happened. I know I got hit, and that's what happened. Yeah, I was in the fire truck, because the police, they were trying to question for me to give a statement, and I said to them, I can't do this statement right now, so you guys gonna have to come to the hospital. And I remember he looked at me and he said, well, it doesn't matter, we can't do anything for you, you guys are foreigners. And I didn't say anything else to him. I remember the people from the other insurance company, they start calling me, to get details. And I said, listen to me, I'm not in any mood to speak to you guys. The only person I'm in the mood to speak to is the police, and they are not, they are saying they can't do anything for us, So I remember my head is killing me, but I insist that the policeman took a statement from me and also from the others. So I gave my statement. By this time, somehow my phone rang. The other policeman that actually was there off duty, he answered my phone. He just answered my phone and he gave me the phone and he said, and by this time it was the promoter. And I told them we can't come because we just got into an accident. And they said, oh my God, we're sending someone out because we're strangers, we don't know nobody. And they sent a radio personality who was emceeing the show that I was actually familiar with. And he came and he stayed with us throughout the whole time, make sure that we were okay. He stayed with us at the hospital. He stayed with us the whole night, and from there on, he just stayed with us and make sure everything was okay. And then the officers came there and took the statement. Dre, me no know, like his seatbelt fly. He didn't come back to us for a while. First thing he said, Mums, we miss you show. I said, boy, you feel glad say you have life. You talk about miss show. And then he just started complaining about his head. He just started saying, oh my God, my head. And right away, he just started, bleeding through his nose. And they come and said, oh, we have to take him, and stuff like that. And we were there just laying down in the room because they put all of us one place and then they move us to our individual quarters. The insurance company from the other people who was at fault, they were calling me and I wasn't willing to speak to them. And then I remember after that we said, okay, we went to our hotel. We were in our hotel and we after the release from the hospital the morning, we go straight to our hotel that was provided for us, and the promoter said, if you guys want to stay for a couple of days, we'll take care of it, just try to get back to your normal self. We stayed for a day. And then we said, okay, it's time to trot on back to New York City. I was scared to death. If I hear something pass, I'm thinking that thing hit me. And I remember it took us from Maryland to New York City 3 hours. It take me 10 hours because every minute we want to stop, because I'm scared, And I remember when I reached to New York City, I step out of the vehicle and I look at the house and I said, Lord God, I actually reach back in my yard. I said that out loud, to myself. I remember my other half came out and he took my suitcase and he said to me, you want me to lift you up? I said, no man, we can walk, And listen to me, I go into the bed and I never come out. I never came out. I just stayed in the bed, for a couple of days. And then the hospital called and said that, we have to get lawyers and stuff. So them said we have to get lawyers and stuff. So I said to myself, a lawyer? And I said, yeah, you have to get a lawyer to pursue a case. Because at this point in time, I'm just thinking about being okay. So I called a few lawyers in New York City and they told me they can't take on nothing that happened out of New York City case. State. So I started Googling, lawyers in the Maryland, Baltimore area, and I call a couple lawyers, and some of them, act as if they weren't interested. And I called about 3 other people and left message. And the first one that called me back, he just said to me, you have a lawyer. I actually said to him, well, it's more than one of us. Will you represent everyone? And he said, I will represent every one of you. And he started getting us doctors and everything. So we start doing therapy, we start getting medical treatment. Like, me, things never really happened to me, but when we start doing the medical treatment now, that's when we find out all the things that was going on in our body that was mash up, And my videographer, he bled through his nose, his ears every day. He vomit, everything. I mean, like him, something, I don't know. He got it the worst. And myself, Chantal, we did surgeries and stuff. So it was just something that me no want to go back through, and me no want nobody when me know, or even people when me no know, to go through. Let's put it that way. The first thing that come to my mind, how my mother is gonna survive one more of her child died via motor vehicle accident. That's the first thing came, because remember I told you earlier, my brother, I just buried my family, and we just buried our brother, my mother first child, and my mother second child. And I remember we hid it from her for a while, and one day, I called her from, while I was abroad, and I called her, just to check up on her, and she said to me, Sophia, tell me something. Cause one man come here with one newspaper, come show me one vehicle. And tell me, say, you did in there, he nearly kill you. In the name of Jesus, tell me what happened. I said, nothing happened. Tell the man to come out here and stop spread rumors, because we knew what she went through, just, a month or 3 months ago. So, we don't want to put her through that. And, so my sister, when she came home, she called me and said, boy, Mama said, one man come and show Mama the newspaper. We can't lie no more. We have to tell her everything. We have to tell her everything, So she said, she explained to her and tell her that, I was in a motor vehicle accident. I'm fine, I'll be coming home soon to see her and everything like that. But it was one of the hardest things to throw that on her again, seeing and knew what she had been through, with my brother, death, So that was one of the hardest things to tell my mom. That was something. That was a life-changing event for me, and I'm just happy to be here. And it's the year 2021, so I know say God never through with me yet. He still have me. Every day I live life and know that anything can happen at any given time, whether you are at fault or not. So you just live life to the fullest. Live for today, because you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. And I don't wait to say, okay, next year I go do this, and next year I do it today, because we can do it today. I'm going to enjoy it today. A lot of people like to put off things, even me myself, because I'm a workaholic. I love to work, and I'll put things aside. And even you see miserable people come and say, Lord, you can't stop work, you can't make me do like a family something. I'm a workaholic. I'm married to my job, so to speak. So nowadays, any opportunity I get to be happy and to be joyful and spend time with friends and family, I do that, because I know that tomorrow is not promised to anyone. That motor vehicle accident actually took me to that place. So me I go laugh to them, I laugh. If me I go bawl to them, I bawl. If me I go do anything, we just do it. You know, I stop putting off things. You know, if me I go have sex for the whole day, me just have sex. Okay? Whether my man can handle it or not. Okay? So, them something that we do these days. Yes, you know, put off nothing, just enjoy your life, you know? Just enjoy your life. If there's a bottle of champagne that you need, and once you can afford it, just have it. Nobody say, oh, me I put down the money because Ray, no sir, me no look on it like that again. You know, it's not that I don't live and save for tomorrow, but I make sure today I am happy because it's today me see. Hi, this is Sophia Brown, the only S to the flipping B, and I live my life to the fullest.